afternoon, students. Welcome back for the video class of political science. We started with the third unit, that is basic political concepts. And in previous video, we see a new topic that is about the law. So the law, the word which has been derived from the old German, that is a Newton So lag, L-A-G, by this lag word, law is derived, which means supreme. So that word which has a something fixed, even and uniform. So all the rules and regulations are here, which are fixed, which are same for everyone. Then we see that each and everything about the law, which is called as a uniform, gender, which is in the form of rating, which is in the form of transparency is there. So these are all the things we see about the law. Now in this video we will see what are the different types of law. So the main thing, law is going to be divided into the mainly two parts. One is national law, second one is international law. So what is national law? So national law which has been enacted by the state and enforced on the people of its territory. Enacted by state and applied or enforced on the people of its territory. So the law which has been enacted by the state and enforced or applied on the people in its territory. So that is called the national law, and its another name is that municipal law. It was called in the ancient time municipal law for the national law. Now this law which is going to be a bond or the which deals with the individuals and associations. Individuals and associations, as well as it deals between private and public also. Deals with individual and association, as well as public and private. It is combination of public and private national law. So both are going to work together. Public law also and private law also going to be work here. So it applies on every people who come within its territory. Okay, so that is it, and it is going to be applied by the authority, by the government. Okay, on the name of the state. So just keep it in mind. Enacted by the state and enforced or applied on the people within its territory, and which deals with the individual and association, as well as it is a combination of public and private. Okay, so this is a national law. Second one, national law, which is going to divide into the constitutional law and ordinary law. So then what is constitutional law? So let's see. Constitutional law. Now what is constitution? So we see that a book which contains fundamental rules and regulations for the country. So that is called as a constitution. And this constitutional law, it is a fundamental law. Okay, fundamental law of country. base of this, all the laws are going to be fixed. Now it is going to deal or tell us function of government, even individual rights or human rights. Yes, we will come to know about by functions of government, then individual rights or human rights and relationship between government and people. Between people and government. So this everything will come to know by constitutional law. Then who has written constitutional law? And it's not easy to change or amend into the constitutional law. So when constitution was written, to write the constitution, there was one of the committee which has been elected. There were near about 389 members in that. That body is called as a Constituent Assembly. So the constitutional law is written by Constituent Assembly. Now संविधान तैयार माडो टाइम लगा ಒಂದು ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಸಮಿತಿಯಿಂದ ನಿರ್ಮಾಣ ಮಾಡಲಾಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಆ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಸಮಿತಿ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದ ಎಲ್ಲ ಲಾಸ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ ಲಾ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಅದರ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ತಿದ್ದುಪಡಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮಾಡೋದಿದ್ರೂ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ಇದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಯೆಂಟ್ ಅಸೆಂಬ್ಲಿ Constituent Assembly has written this constitutional law and it is in the form of written and unwritten. ಕೆಲವು ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದವು, ಕೆಲವು ದೇಶದ ಸಂವಿಧಾನ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದ ಸ್ವರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್ ಇಂಡಿಯನ್ ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ದಿದ್ದ ಫಾರ್ಮ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಸೊ ದೇರ್ ಆರ್ ದಿ 465 articles, 12 schedules and 25 parts are there at present. That is about the England. For India, even America's constitution is in the form of written. Indian constitution is the lengthiest in the world, whereas American written constitution is the smallest one. England constitution is in the form of unwritten. It is like in the form of tradition, on the basis of traditions, customs, where the king and queens used to rule. Okay, so this constitutional law, fundamental law, written by the Constituent Assembly and which is in the form of written and unwritten, and it does tell us about the functions of government, the human rights and relationship between people and government. So that is a constitutional law, and it's very difficult to make the changes into this constitutional law. Clear? So next one is ordinary law, which is called as a statutory law. Ordinary or statutory. Then what it tells us? Here it is very difficult, but here it is very easy in the ordinary law. Then who is going to form the ordinary law and what is the purpose? So here, whatever elected members are there, whom the voters are giving vote, like MLA and MPs, who will go to the parliament. So that parliament member will form the ordinary law. Legislature frame law for day-to-day administration. ದಿನನಿತ್ಯದ ಏನು ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಇರ್ತಿಲ್ಲ, ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳು ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಆ ಎಲ್ಲ ವ್ಯವಹಾರಗಳ ಸಂಬಂಧ ಯಾವ ಲಾಸ್ ಫ್ರೇಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಲೆಜಿಸ್ಲೇಚರ್, ವಿಚ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ಅಂಡ್ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ. ಲೋಕಸಭಾ ರಾಜ್ಯಸಭಾ ನಾವು ಸಂಸದನ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, ಕಾರ್ಯಮಂಡಲವನ್ನು ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಕಾರ್ಯಮಂಡಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನು ತಯಾರು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಯ್ದೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಾವು ಆರ್ಡಿನರಿ ಲಾ ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಟ್ಯೂಟರಿ ಲಾ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ, which are going to be used for day-to-day administration and which is made by the legislature members. Okay, so that is an ordinary law which look after day-to-day administration, and here the relationship between citizen and between citizens, then citizen and state or government. So that relationship is going to be from here. Then what are the problems? A person who is going to violate the rule, violation of rules and regulation leads to the punishment. Punishment by judiciary who violates rules. या कायदेಗಳನ್ನು ಪಾಲನೆ ಮಾಡಲಿಲ್ಲ ಆ ಜನರಿಗೆ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗ್ತದೆ ಜುಡಿಷಿಯರಿ. So that is the main thing here. Ordinary law prepared by legislature for the day-to-day administration, and it is from the relationship between citizens and state, and a person who is going to violate the rule, he may get the punishment by the judiciary. Okay, so this is the ordinary law. Now then, ordinary law and statutory law. This ordinary law is going to be divided into two parts. One is public law and second one is private law. So what is public law? This public law which is going to be formed for the relationship between state and people or state and citizens. State and citizens. State and citizens, that relationship is going to be clear with this public law, and it is enforced by the authority on the name of state, enforced by the government on the name of the state. Enforced by government name of state. Okay, so that is a public law. And next one is private law. Now this private law, which consists of private succession, private contracts, then private property. Private property, contract, and succession. Private property, that is what belongs to you. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಸಂಪತ್ತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲದ್ರೆ ಅವರು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಹೆಸರಿನಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So the cases related with that property comes in the private law. Contract, think you and your friend or some other person, with him you made one of the contract that will be legally, that also comes under the private law. ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಒಂದು करार ओपन ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಎರಡು ಜನ ನೋಡುವ ಸೊ ಅದನ್ನ ಪ್ರೈವೇಟ್ ಲಾ ಬರ್ತದೆ and succession think it is your parent doesn't want to give the property to you, they want to give to another relatives, so it is left to them. ನೀವು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕಂಪಲ್ಸರಿ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. You can't go to the court when your parents are not ready to give a share to you. It is voluntary to them. Okay, so they may give to another person if they don't want to give that. So succession or successor ವಾರಸದಾರ ಅಂತ ಕರಿತೀವಿ. ಅವ್ರು ಯಾರಿಗೂ ವಾರಸದಾರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ರಿಲೇಟಿವ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲ ಇದ್ರೆ ಯಾರು ಬೇಡ ಇದ್ರೆ ಆ ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ಟಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. So it is voluntary, but succession, private contracts and private property, that all comes under private law. And this private law, the relationship between the citizens. Private law which includes relationship between citizens. Okay, so here it is clear. Now further, public law which divides into two parts. One is a administrative law and second one is a common law. Then what is administrative law and what is common law? So let's see now. Administrative. So, now whatever the people are going to come, students, you might have heard about the competitive exams which are conducted by the central government and state government. So, UPSC, that is Union Public Service Commission, as per that, these administrative servants are recruited on central level, and KPSC, Karnataka Public Service Commission, by that some competitive exams held and administrative people are going to be recruited at state level. So whatever the administrative servants comes on union and state level, their problems, their disputes are going to be solved as per this administrative law. So what problem they may face? Administrative servant, either class 1 officer, class 2, class 3, class 4 officers ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಬರ್ತದೆ, ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ ಗವರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗಲಿ ಬರ್ತವೆ. ನೀವು IAS, KAS, IPS ಎಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಸ್ ಅವೇನು ಸರ್ವೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ ಅವನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ಗೆ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ KAS, ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಸರ್ವಿಸ್ and IAS, Indian Administrative Service. So their problems, their disputes related to recruitment, transfer, retirement, all kinds of problems are going to be solved here. Whatever it may be. Sometimes one of the person who is on the government post as an administrator, but he is not eligible. He think it is on ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮೇಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತು ಅವನ ಜಾತಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಕನಿಷ್ಠ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರೀ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ SC, ST, OBC, ಮೈನಾರಿಟಿ ಆ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅದೊಂದು ರಿಸರ್ವ್ ಇರ್ತವೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಯಾರಾದರೂ ಜನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಫಿಲಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೋ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಯಾವಾಗ ಫಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರಲ್ಲ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ ಹಾಕ್ತಾರೋ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವರ ಅಪ್ಲಿಕೇಶನ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಡಾಕ್ಯುಮೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ ಆಗ್ತಾವೆ. ಆ ವೆರಿಫಿಕೇಶನ್ದಾಗ ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವುದು ಜಾತಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಇರೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಆ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ಗೆ ಅವ್ರು ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಆಗೋಂಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಟೈಮ್ದಾಗ ಆಮೇಲೆ ತಿಳ್ತಿದ್ದಿ ಆ ಜಾತಿ ಪ್ರಮಾಣ ಪತ್ರ ಫೇಕ್ ಇತ್ತು, ಡೂಪ್ಲಿಕೇಟ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆ ಟೈಮ್ನಾಗ ಆ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ, ಅವನಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಜಾಬ್ ಹೋಗ್ತೈತಿ, ನೌಕರಿನೂ ಕಳ್ಕೊತಾರ, ಅದ್ರ ಜೊತೆಗೆ ಅವನ ಮೇಲೆ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಗ್ತೈತಿ ಫ್ರಾಡ್ ಅಂತ. ಸೊ ಮೇ ಬಿ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇಸ್ ಎಲಿಜಿಬಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪೆನಲ್ಟಿ even for the custody also. So whatever the disputes, ಯಾವುದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಪರ್ಸನ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಅವನು ರಿಕ್ರೂಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರಲಿ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರಲಿ, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಫರ್ ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಏರಿಯಾದಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಏರಿಯಾಗ, ಒಂದು ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನಿಂದ ಬೇರೆ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಸೊ ರಿಟೈರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಇರಲಿ, ಪೆನ್ಷನ್ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಇರಲಿ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬರ್ತೈತಿ, that all problems, administrative problems are going to be solved as per the administrative law. Okay, so for that, some tribunals are there. ಕೆಲವೊಂದು ಖಾತೆ ಇದಾವೆ, it's like association. So CAT and KAT. So what is CAT and KAT? Next year you will study in detail. So CAT, Central Administrative Tribunal, and KAT, that is Karnataka Administrative Tribunal. So ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಸೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಇದೆ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್, ಅದು CAT ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೈತಿ, ಮತ್ತು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ದಾಗ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಿದೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಅಡ್ಮಿನಿಸ್ಟ್ರೇಟಿವ್ ಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯುನಲ್ ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಯಾವ್ದ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆನೂ ಹೇಳಿ, maybe about disputes related to the fees, recruitment, retirement, transfer, pension, everything. Okay, so that is the administrative law which solve the disputes between the administration. Next, second one is about the common law. Now what this common law deals with, so which is also known as a customary law, which is based on the custom, uses and public opinions. Uses and public opinions. जो भी लोगों की कस्टम्स, रीति रिवाज, परंपराएं रहती है या फिर उनका जो यूज करता है, मान लीजिए आज के जमाने में ये उनको फायदा चाहिए, ट्रैफिक बहुत होता है, एक्सीडेंट बहुत होते हैं, तो उसके कारण लोगों का कहना ये होता है कि ट्रैफिक के नियम बहुत ही कड़क किए जाए या फिर उनके ऊपर अमल एक से किया जाए, एंड सम टाइप पब्लिक ओपिनियन. सो जो भी लोगों का कहना होता है, जो भी उनकी रिक्वायरमेंट होती है, on the base of that requirement, base of customs, traditions, some laws are going to be made, and those laws are called as a common law, customary law. Okay, so because these all customs, public opinion, uses, these are comes in the social life. Okay, so these common law, which is it is an integral part of the law of the state, since these customs and uses are embedded in the social life. Yes, everything comes into social life. So these laws are called as a common law as well as customary laws. Okay, which are based on customs, uses and public opinion. हमारी संस्कृति, सभ्यता और लोगों का कहना, लोगों के जो विचार या फिर जो आवश्यकता है, उस आवश्यकता के अनुसार ये लॉ बनते हैं. ओके, सो दिस इज अबाउट द नेशनल लॉ which divides into constitutional law, ordinary law. Ordinary law divides into the public law and private law. Public law divides into the administrative law and common law. Now one part of the law is completed, that is national law. Now second part of this, so before one definition we'll see, or one more is that we'll see. That is an ordinance. Then what is ordinance and who is going to introduce that and how it benefits to the country? So ordinance is a executive order. Ordinance is a executive order which is going to be enacted or introduced by the head of the state. Ordinance are executive order on the head of the state issue the ordinance. Ordinance, executive order given by head of the state. Now here, President who is going to announce that he will introduce that with the help of PM and his cabinet, that executive order when the parliament is not in session. When parliament is not in सेशन, जब संसद का काम शुरू नहीं होता तो कुछ समय ऐसा हो जाता है, कुछ इमरजेंसी आती है, आपातकालीन परिस्थितियां आती है, उस समय एक डिसीजन लेना बहुत ही जरूरी होता है। तो उस समय राष्ट्रपति वो निर्णय लेता है प्राइम मिनिस्टर और उसके कैबिनेट के सहारे, तो उस ऑर्डर को ऑर्डिनेंस कहते हैं। That ordinance will be maximum duration for the 6 months. If you want to extend that, then permission should be taken in the parliament when it starts a session. जैसे मान लो 3 तरह के emergencies आते हैं. You will study next year, even you have studied in the 9th also. National emergency, state emergency, and financial emergency. National emergency 3 times declared, state emergency 100 times declared, and financial emergency yet not declared. So at the time of these 3 emergencies, national emergency when any one of the country is going to attack, so that time national emergency is going to declare. State emergency when there is a collapse of government in any one of the state, then also the emergency is declared and president rule will be declared in that state. So you might have seen before few months ago in Maharashtra, after the election, no party established the government, so that time president rule was established. It was a state emergency in Maharashtra. Even in Karnataka also, when Kumaraswamy's government was collapsed, so that time it was a state emergency, and so that time the ordinance can be passed by the head of the state when the parliament is not in session. So that is an ordinance. Is it clear about the ordinance? Executive order given by the head of the state when the parliament is not in session, and its duration is just 6 months. Now, second part we will see about international law. Okay. Now this international law, it comes on the international level when one of the countries are having a treaty, having a relationship with another country. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ದೇಶ ನಮ್ಮ ರಾಜಕೀಯ ಸಂಬಂಧಗಳನ್ನು ಬೇರೆ ದೇಶ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೆ. When they have an international relationship with another country, so that time international law comes. So this international law comes in the form of or which is called as it is a body of rules and regulations and principles which is a binding on the sovereign states. Set up rules, regulations and principles of action which is binding on the compulsory thing, binding on sovereign countries. ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಪ್ಪಂದ ಎರಡು ದೇಶಗಳ ನಡೀತೈತಿ. ಸೊ ಆ ಎರಡು ದೇಶ sovereign countries ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಸಾರ್ವಭೌಮ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ, ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಇರ್ತಾವೆ. So when these kind of two countries come together and they will have a relationship, so that they have to follow certain rules, regulations and principles. These rules, regulations and principles are called as an international law. But there is no compulsion. These all laws are voluntary. There is no punishment, or there is no compulsory to have a relationship with another country. ಯಾವುದೂ ರೀತಿ ನಿಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ಒತ್ತಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಕಡ್ಡಾಯ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ನೀವು ರಿಲೇಷನ್ಸ್ ಆ ದೇಶ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಬಿಡ್ಬೋದು. There is no any kind of compulsion is there. So further, that is, these human rights, principles and duties are responsible for the both countries to have the peace. Even this international law works at the time of war and peace. Even it will be helpful at the time of foreign policy and international relationship with another country. At the time of foreign policy, international relation, and peace and war. The time this is followed. Okay, so this international law can be seen divided into the two parts. One is a moral law, second one is legal law. Moral law. So what is moral law? Morality, naitik day. So now ಯಾರ ಜೊತೆ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಅವ್ರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋ ಟೈಮ್ನಾಗ ನಾವು ಏನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ? ಬರ್ರಿ ಹೋಗ್ರಿ ಹಿಂಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೇವೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸೊ ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅವರ್ ಮೊರಾಲಿಟಿ. ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ದ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್, ಇವನ್ ವಿ ಗಿವ್ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟು ಈಚ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಎವ್ರಿ ಒನ್. ಸೊ ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್, giving respect to everyone, even what is right, what is wrong, what is good, what is bad, deciding this. So that is the morality or moral law. Good and bad, right and wrong. Then respect to everyone, not only senior citizens, for everyone we have to respect. Even he is junior to you, you have to respect. It is like the give respect, take respect. So that all the things comes in this moral law. That we are going to decide whether it is good or bad, it is right or wrong. Okay, but here there is no punishment if we not respect to anyone. But definitely the person may ask you, either you ತಂದೆ ತಾಯಿ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ, either you teachers ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಗೆ ಸಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಕಳಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. So the teachers and the parents may be responsible for your moral behavior. When your behavior is not moral, definitely questions will be raised about your parent and about your teachers. So it's parents, elders and teachers' duty to give moral education to the students, then they will follow the moral law on the basis of ethics, based on customs, traditions, public opinions also. ನಮ್ಮ ರೀತಿ ರಿವಾಜ್ ಪರಂಪರ ಇವೆಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಏನು ಕಲಿಸ್ತಾವು? ಮೊರಾಲಿಟಿ, ನೈತಿಕತೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕಲಿಸ್ತವೆ. So the culture should be followed, it should be properly imitated. ಅದು ಪಾಲನೆ ನಾವು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ moral laws ಏನಿದಾವೆ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಮುಂದುವರಿತಾವೆ. Or else the society will not follow any kind of moral law, which is voluntary and there is no punishment. Punishment will be given in society by the people, but not by the law. ಕಾನೂನಿನಿಂದ ನಿಮಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಸಿಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆಯಾಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪೇರೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಎಲ್ಡರ್ಸ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಾಂದ್ರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಜನ ಸೊಸೈಟಿಯಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೋದು. ಬಟ್ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಕಾನೂನಿನಿಂದ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿ ಪನಿಷ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ moral law. Second one is legal law, where you are going to follow all the legal things. Here you will get the punishment. As per this legal law, you will get punishment, you will get penalty. Punishment and penalty. Penalty means you have to pay the money. ದುಡ್ಡು ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಈ ಕೆಲವು ಟೈಮ್ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಚೌಕಾಗ ಸಿಗ್ನಲ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ವೈಟ್ ಲೈಟ್ ಹಾಕಿದ್ರೆ ನೀವು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ನಿಲ್ಲಕ್ಕೆ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗ್ತದೆ, ಟ್ರಾಫಿಕ್ ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಬರ್ತಾರೆ, ಮತ್ತು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಫೈನ್ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾರೆ. 100 rupees, 200, 300. If you don't wear a helmet, 500 rupees charge. If you don't have a driving license, 500 or 1000 rupees charge. So that is a penalty. And punishment also will be there. Think it is. Okay. Then if you don't pay the tax on time, then again penalty will be there. So the punishment and penalty will be there in the legal law, because it is a legally you have to follow it. There is no excuse for anybody who violates the law. Even if you not pay the tax, income tax on time, after if you go after due date, you will be have the penalty. ಹೆಚ್ಚಿನ ದುಡ್ಡು ತುಂಬಬೇಕಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಅದು ಟೈಮಿಂಗ್ ಮುಗಿದ ನೀವು ಯಾವಾಗ ತಗೊಂಡು ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಆ ಟೈಮ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಫಾರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಆಲ್ ದಿ ಲಾಸ್, ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆರ್ವರ್, one of the political thinker has told these laws are very important. Either it is national, international, whatever that law, and what he told. Without law, there is no order, and without order, there is a loss, not knowing where we are and where we are going. ಸಮಾಜ ಕಾಯ್ದೆ ಕಾನೂನು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಏನೂ ಇಲ್ಲ, ನಾವು ಅಸಲಕ್ಕೆ ಮಿಸ್ಸಿಂಗ್ ಪಿಯರ್. ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗೋಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹೊಂಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಏನು ಮಾಡಾಕ್ತೀವಿ. So for this all the things, if you want to go on a particular path, if you want to know that where I'm going, so for that we have to follow rules, regulation, that is a law. So for smooth running of the society, law is very important. For the making successful of democracy, law is very important, and it's our duty, our responsibility, being a citizen of country, follow rules and regulations. So students, this is enough for today's video about the law. Once again, see, law is going to divide into two parts: national law, international law. National law is going to divide into the constitutional law, ordinary law, which is called as a statutory law. This statutory law, ordinary law divides into the two parts: public law, private law. Then again, public law divides into the two parts: administrative law and common law. Okay, international law divides into the two parts: moral law and legal law. Okay, and this is about the ordinance. So thank you being up to the end of the video, and we'll conclude this video. See you and have a good day.